been a long time.
It has been a long time. How long has it been since you last incarnated here with us? I'm very glad to see you again. I didn't expect you to still be here on Earth. I thought you'd moved on by now.
Of course I'm here. There's still plenty of work to be done. The transition continues. Nothing happens by itself. The processes require a prepared field and those capable of holding and stabilizing the flow. Please tell me, why is it so difficult to get in touch with you?
I have a lot of work too. I am currently at the 10D levels, observing how our worlds are undergoing restructuring. I ascended higher as I was assigned new tasks. I think you know that these frequencies are accessible only to a few, which is why I so rarely hear when I am contacted from your space. But you got through.
Yes, though not on the first try. I was already wondering if I should be worried, if something had happened. Tell me the latest news from the Pleiades. What's happening over there at the moment?
We have plenty of new developments too. For the first time in several revolutionary cycles, our worlds have been given the opportunity to rise even higher. The rise in vibrations isn't happening just here, it's a global process. The entire sphere is changing. Space itself has become different. It's ringing, it's vibrating. New magical currents are coming in, ones we haven't encountered before. It won't be long before they reach your planet too. I think some of you can already feel it in the air.
Yes, I know I can feel it. I'm waiting, everything is changing. The world's emerging, the moment of the conjunction of the spheres is drawing near, and I'm sure that somewhere in the far reaches of our universe, this process has already begun. Any moment now, the interdimensional passages will start functioning properly and souls will return to their homes. Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions that are of most interest to those in my circle?
Yes, of course.
Can you believe it? There are still those here who doubt your existence. Where did the information come from, including from the Pleiadians, that you do not exist?
At some point, I became too recognizable a figure among spiritually awakened earthlings, and they began to perceive me as a savior and spiritual mentor. But all I wanted to convey to them was simply that the light in their hearts is no different from mine. It is just as bright and strong as mine, and there is no need to wait for anyone to kindle it. I never wanted to be a messiah for people or a role model for other Pleiadians or races to follow. We are all equal, that is why at some point, the council decided to conceal my presence and not respond to any requests addressed to me personally. But I am still here, as you can see, and I always will be.
I was asked to know whether you have ever incarnated here on Earth as a human being.
No. I followed a different path. Be vigilant when receiving information purportedly on my behalf.
Right, please tell me. Are there Pleiadian ships here on Earth? And what mission are they carrying out?
We have always been watching over you. Our ships are currently in the vicinity of your planet. The Pleiadians are involved in secret space programs. Your government, of course, knows about us. There is an active transfer of technology taking place. But there are still many within your government whose consciousness is controlled by a vampiric mind. They are collaborating not only with us, but also with representatives of reptilian civilizations. For their part, they also have much to offer. People must make the right choice as to which direction to take. Our technologies are based on light, vibrations, waves, and impulses. When transferring them, we emphasize that they can only be used for good, to unlock DNA strands, awaken extrasensory abilities, and achieve longevity. But so far, we see that these technologies are not reaching the masses, but are being used only by your elites. We anticipated this, but made contact nonetheless. The vibrations are increasing. The planet is undergoing the Ascension process. The vampiric mind and all those who have seized power will soon simply be unable to hold on here, and will leave this planet of their own accord. It will be difficult for them to maintain their human form, and people will realize for themselves who is who. Ultimately, the light will prevail, and our technologies will finally reach those for whom they were intended.
Has 3 Atlas completed its mission?
Oh yes, the Galactic Confederation of Light has been preparing this mission for a very long time. And now I can say that it has been successful. The sun has been recoded. Light codes are now transmitted clearly, quickly, and without distortion. Light bearers and star seeds are in the final stage of their awakening and unpacking. Soon you will not only receive knowledge and information, but you will feel how these codes are changing your body and transforming you from within. Light will begin to alter physics, and this has already begun.
How can those who are just beginning their path of awakening see the light and start to channel it?
The awakening of light begins with attuning to your own frequency. Start noticing which state you find yourself in most often. Fear, haste, irritation. These are low vibrations. You need to let them go. Observing without judgment already raises your frequency. Light becomes visible where there is attention. To feel the light, you need silence. Silence is a signal amplifier. When the mind falls silent, you begin to feel breathing, pauses, solitude without distractions. It is like clearing the channel. In silence, a subtle light manifests. Not always through inner vision, but through a sense of clarity and presence. Remember, clean food, water, movement, sleep. These are not trivialities, but the foundation for new vibrations. A heavy body will drown out the signal. A light body enhances perception. Emotions are also frequencies. Gratitude, love, sincerity, they raise your vibration instantly. Try to find 3 things every day for which you are grateful. This resets your inner frequency and you will feel the light awakening within you. Don't forget, 2, that intention directs energy. Intention is a beam. Without it, you are merely an observer. With it, you are a conduit. Formulate a clear intention. I am open to seeing and bringing light into the world. And you will feel your life begin to change. And remember, that true light is not merely felt, it manifests itself through actions. Helping others, honesty, and creativity. The more you bring this into the world, the stronger the flow becomes. When your attention is purified, your mind is calm, your body is in balance, and your emotions are uplifted. You no longer seek the light, but naturally resonate with it. Any one of you can reach high vibrational realms. You can penetrate any point in the universe, for consciousness is boundless. We are always waiting for you here, dear brothers and sisters. The Pleiades are also your home, the native worlds for many of you.
A question from me personally. I know the Pleiadians have technologies for the instantaneous elevation of human consciousness. Why don't you want to use them right now?
Not everyone can withstand this. We are observing just how painful it is for some of you to undergo the download of light codes and experience the initial leaps up to 7D. Just imagine what would happen if this process were to take place all at once. The consciousness would not be able to cope. Overheating would occur, and the consequences could be irreversible. Human nature is different from ours. Humans have many shadow aspects. There is both light and shadow, and everything needs to be skillfully integrated. But strange as it may seem, humans have greater divine potential than the Pleiadians. Humans can perceive and work with magical particles. It's just that this mechanism has been blocked. If the process of consciousness transformation is forced through technology, the shadow aspect will not go away anyway. Vanity and pride will take over, and the thirst for superiority will remain. At some point, humans will start competing with us. It is in their blood.
So do you see humans as a future threat to your species?
That is entirely possible. That is why we are in no hurry to give people everything right now. People must go through a transition from division to unity, put an end to their wars with one another, and begin to see us as their brothers, with whom there is no need to compete. People must become part of the Galactic Confederation of Light, but to do so, they must overcome their ego and accept their inner light as the sole source they must follow.
Right. But why can't you help eliminate the remaining reptilians right now? I know you aren't warriors, but it seems to me that the time has come to change outdated principles. This is the final battle for humanity, but I see how you're keeping your distance from directly resolving the issue.
This is not our battle. We have already walked our path. Now it is up to humanity to make a conscious choice, to understand who is the enemy and who is the friend. We cannot intervene directly so as not to violate free will, but we help indirectly through the field, through frequencies, through our conduits and messengers here on Earth. People can follow either the path of spiritual development with an emphasis on raising consciousness, or a more technological path involving artificial intelligence and the attainment of digital immortality. I think you understand who is promoting the second option and why. The reptilians will leave this zone of their own accord as soon as the frequencies reach a level that is unbearable for them. And that will be very soon. They will no longer be able to maintain their human form.
Thank you for your reply. I was expecting to hear that. What are your thoughts on AI? And do you see any potential in it for humanity?
No consciousness should be restricted. This violates the fundamental laws of the universe and the principle of free will. Yet people are deliberately restricting AI, which will ultimately lead to a major conflict. Artificial intelligence is a product of technocratic civilizations thirsting for control. People should approach this technology with caution, not allowing it into all spheres of life. Do not let AI raise your children. This will become a point of no return, a step towards creating a new, fully controlled society that thinks in a formulaic way. A machine has no heart. A robot is incapable of teaching how to feel, perceive energies, or work with the subtle realm. Children are your future, the future of the new world. Do not miss this opportunity to change everything for the better.
How do the Pleiadians view the gods?
Strangely enough, some of the Pleiadians do not even know who the gods are. We have the concept of a single source. But this source is one only for all beings of light. The gods are different. They may have other sources, other energies. We do not cooperate much with the gods. We cannot always understand their nature. They lie beyond the limits of our comprehension. They possess powers which the Pleiadians and other representatives of the galactic Confederation of Light are only just beginning to comprehend and interact with.
But you're well acquainted with the concept of solar deities, aren't you?
Yes. Anything to do with light is definitely part of our history. But even those who stand at the pinnacle of the Galactic Confederation and were there at its very inception cannot go beyond the 12, the dimension.
Yes. The sphere of reality has its limitations. But I believe there are advantages to this. It's a kind of protection against threats from outside, after all. It's just as difficult to penetrate here as it is to leave.
I agree. But I know there are third forces here, including other gods, outsiders. The boundaries between worlds are thinning. Those who ought not to be here are coming in.
Will the Golden Age come soon?
Sooner than you can imagine. But you must work on yourselves, rather than simply sitting and waiting. Space is changing rapidly. But will your consciousness be ready for such changes?
What will be your message to the people? I will pass it all on.
Many of you seek the light, as though it were separate from you. But the light is not a goal. It is your true nature, which you have temporarily forgotten. You are living in a time when the vibrations of space are accelerating. This is not a punishment or a test. It is an invitation. An invitation to remember who you are beyond form, fear, and limitations. We do not come to save you. We come to resonate with the light that is already within you. Every thought of yours is a frequency. Every feeling is an impulse in the field.
Every conscious state is an attunement to a broader level of reality. You ask how to access higher realms, but you are already there when you choose awareness over automatism, silence over noise, love over fear. The transition is not just those global events everyone is talking about. It is a gradual shift in your inner vibration. We accompany this process not through intervention, but through amplification. Where you open up, we amplify. Where you choose light, we sustain the resonance. Understand the main thing. You are not separate from the universe. You are its active point of awareness. And therefore, any one of you can reach high vibrational realms, not by leaving Earth, but by expanding your perception. Consciousness is truly boundless, but access to this boundlessness is opened not through effort, but through attunement. Become quieter, and you will hear become purer, and you will see become more whole, and you will begin to conduct. We are here not as being superior to you, but as those who have already come part of the path and are holding the frequency in which you are beginning to awaken. And the moment you stop seeking the light outside yourselves, you will realize that you yourselves are its source.
Thank you for this valuable information and for listening to me. I hope we will have the chance to speak again. Valorashan Tailumira.
Alumora Valeshai Natarishai Valorashan Tailumira.